when hunger hits and you are thinking, hey, I don't have time to cook, or I don't really feel like cooking. Girl, I know how you feel. That used to be me, but that's no longer my reality. In this house, I'm almost always 20 minutes away from a delicious Nigerian meal. No stress, no wahala, and this is how I do it. Let me show you some of my kitchen tricks and hacks. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Esther. If you're new here, I'm your new best friend. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Let's get into this video. Like I was saying, life can get very busy, but one thing I don't like to joke with is food, because you know how people like meal prep and they make one meal for 4 different days. I just don't know how to eat like that. Not because I can't eat one thing, for a few days, like the same thing, but I like my food fresh. That's my problem. Because of that, I had to figure out how, I could ensure that I had like my fresh meals without being stressed. Especially because I've become so busy in the past few weeks. One of the things I always do, so tip number 1 is that I always have stew base. So when you're making jollof rice, all the plenty things, the tomato, pepper, tatache, everything you usually blend to make the base for the rice, I always have some sort of that. So the stew base in my freezer. I can use it to make jollof rice, pasta, just name it, even like a very quick stew. I can use it to make that. And some of these tricks and tips I'll be telling you, I don't always have like one weekend where I can sit down and make all these things. Sometimes when I'm just cooking regularly, I'll just, make a little extra so I can, have some more for another time. Anyways, once it's time to make the jollof rice, all I need to do is pull out my stew base. I always have meat stock in my freezer, and once we put that together, jollof rice is ready. The other thing I always have is some sort of mix, veggie mix, frozen veggie mix for fried rice. Fried rice is another very quick fix in my house, because I always have the base for the fried rice frozen, and not necessarily like the frozen veggies, because I feel like it will kind of get very soggy. What I always have is pre-blended green pepper. If you've ever seen CCMA's recipe on fried rice, you'll know what I'm talking about. I always have that, and once I have the blended green pepper mix with my frozen veggies, jollof rice is ready. And my frozen veggies and meat stock fried rice is ready. The other thing I always have is boiled beans. Beans can take forever to cook, we know. But I always boil like a big batch whenever I need to make beans, and I freeze it. When I need to make a quick meal, either I'm having it with plantain or with bread or with any way I want to eat the beans, I just need to bring it out. By the time I put it back in my pressure pot with, other ingredients, beans is ready in about 15 minutes self. The other thing I always have is, I call them pre-chopped frozen goodies. More like meat, shaki, bomo, those kind of things. The kind of things we like to quickly make, soups, stews, make them very fast. It cuts down like my prep time, or for when I want to make things like I was talking about, like in this video, I'm making some pasta. I use some frozen beef I already had to, add some protein to the meal. And then there are some days where we don't have the time to cook. And not because you're trying to be a bad mom or you just don't care. Some days either you physically can't, or if you're in my situation where both me and my husband would probably be very tired and we're just looking for something easy. a lot of the times I have frozen meals. So sometimes I might have like leftover that you have frozen, or I always have like frozen pasta or frozen pizza in my fridge. And that's like, you quickly bring them out, put in the oven, and voila, in 20 minutes, the food is ready. This may not be, how you want things to be, but some days are just, some days are just some days. And this is how I stay ready Nigerian meals in 20 minutes, no stress. Do you have any quick meal prep hacks that you'd like to share with me in the comments? And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. I'm hoping that by the end of this month we'll get to 100 subscribers. So please, 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 can you share? Thank you. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.